What are your opinions on the main differences between coaching male and female keepers, if any?
The age group mix has to be right. Sometimes you do it by age, you do it by size. You can have a 7-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl, and there could be a differential in height, size. I always believe when you do mix boys and girls, it's like an intro session where you've got one coach who coaches, one steps back, and you evaluate very quickly the certain practices you can do in warm-ups. I'm sure you know, Eddie, that very quickly you can see movement patterns, and a lot of the time they're very young. That is the big difference, because you can encourage and discourage if you don't get them group placements right. So you've got to get A by age or size or level of ability assessed very quickly, and then everybody can benefit. If you're dealing with younger age groups, up from 7, 8 up to 12, 13, the biggest problem with either a boy or a girl that they have is that when the ball is taken out of their reach and sight, so in other words, once they're very happy when the ball's in front of face, in and around the midriff, once you ask them to extend and take the ball in and around above the head, that's when the problems arrive. That's when they feel an insecurity. So you've got to get over that. You've got to introduce them again. Good practice is vital in terms of when they do it. But no, I just think, size is important. It's also physicality. You know, nowadays, I heard the report on the radio this morning, we are growing and we are bigger than we were. I think I've quoted at the conference, average height of goalkeepers now is bigger than it was 10 years ago. It's the same for girls. But again, it depends on the physicality. And I'm back to it. It's about the coaching as well. We're not going to develop good goalkeepers unless we develop good coaches. So if there's mispractice or bad practice, you can discourage boy or girl if the practices aren't structured properly.
How important a role does distribution play? And where, in place of a list of coaching sessions, what priority would you give distribution against any other particular practice?
I think distribution just becomes part of your routine, part of your week, part of your coaching structure, your plan. You've got to be able to distribute the ball. So if it's at a younger age group, are they able to roll a ball? Are they able to side foot a ball? Then when you get into the 11v11, are they able to clip a ball into 40 yards? And then, of course, you're into the bigger age groups. Can they side-on volley? Can they half volley? Are they able to use both feet? That is something I would stress. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Look to work both feet so that you're given, again, an all-round goalkeeper for the team that you're going to be supporting.